name is Theodora Quindel Ekpena. I'm a mental health practitioner with the Accra Psychiatric Hospital. I'm a PA med as well. I've been practicing for over 15 years in Ghana. And then I'm so delightful for you having me to discuss what actually mental health is in Ghana. Our team for this year's mental health awareness is mental well-being. My voice matters. So that is our theme for this year's mental health awareness. Mental well-being. Your voice matters. So you should be able to speak at every instance you see yourself to be able to have a total well-being. Always protect your sanity. In Ghana, we will say in the year 1888, we had the Asylum Ordinance of Mental Health. But then, as the years go by, we were also practicing evolutionary years, which I would say Ghana right now, we are in the transitional era of the mental health right now, where we are moving from the institutional based management to the community based, where we involve the community and your families close to you as well. That is why we are really, really keen on creating the awareness to be able to involve everybody in the care of each other to be able to safeguard your sanity. As we know, the World Health Organization has a particular date that it has put aside globally, which is 10th of every October, to be the Mental Health Day. But Ghana has come out with a mental health awareness month, which is normally May, but then we normally start from the 30th of April to the 31st of May each year. So we are all happy to be here to discuss what exactly mental health entails. Yeah, thank you very much. Mental health, as defined by World Health Organization. You know, this is a global project we are assisting as a country as well. So we normally want to go with the objections of the World Health Organization. And then last year, it was actually broken down into simpler phrases that everyone can go by. So mental health is simply a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with their stresses of life. Okay, and they are able to realize their abilities, they are able to learn well and work well in the community. So, this is just a simple definition of what mental health is. There's always a confusion between mental health and illness. Okay, whatever I define right now is mental health. And then the opposite of the health is the illness, which becomes the disorder. Normally, we would want to confuse the health with the illness. It is the illness becomes the negative of the healthy aspect that we have actually defined what mental health is. Now we have the negative part, which turns into the disorder. So, which is directly opposite to whatever definition we have given for the healthy aspects of the mind. I believe we have heard some few disorders online in the media, which is the bipolar. We also do have the schizophrenia, which we have heard before. But it is not just that. We have types. We have the mood disorders. We have the psychosis disorders, and then personality disorders and others. So under those, you can have the psychosis, you can have schizophrenia being a type under psychotic disorder, which is more of a genetic or hereditary cause of the mental illness, which is a family-based disorder, which you are predisposed to. Okay. Then we have the mood disorder, which bipolar disorder comes under. That one plays with your mood, where you move into extreme sadness, and then you can also move into extreme mania, where you do things in excess, everything in excess, which is not needed. We also do have, and under the bipolar is depression and mania. The depression is an extreme sadness. When we say depression, it's nothing. It's you just going in extremely into sadness, without enjoying your life as you used to do. At every minute you are crying, you are having crying spells, you are afraid of the unknown, you would want to commit suicide and all those things. When you experience those things, then you should know that you are moving into you lose interest in your daily activities, then you should know that you are moving into depression. You need to talk to somebody, you need to talk out your problem to somebody, you need to talk to somebody, even if it's not a professional. Talk first to somebody, then you'll be assisted. Okay. Then we also do have the obsessive compulsive disorders. We have people that naturally they want to be neat. That's perfectionism. Okay. If they are not able to hit that perfect level they have drawn for themselves, they believe that, hey, they are guilty. I need to be as white as snow. My house has to be clean. All those things are type of disorders as well. When they are not able to get to that level they want, you realize that it hits them and they become down and also can move into that type of disorder. Okay. Then we have the autisms and then the attention deficit disorders, which normally we see now in our kids. We have the mental subnormality disorders, where our kids tend to have a low IQ, intelligence quotient. They are not able to do well in school. And then the popular one is headache. We tend to run away. This migraine is a type of disorder. We do all they are all under mental disorders, migraine. The side headaches you tend to have, the crawl feeling in your head you tend to feel, the tiny noises you feel in your ears. They are all also types of disorders that we also help to treat. Okay, and then we also do have epilepsy, the seizure disorders. They are all disorders that are treatable and manageable. So these very things are not things that you should sit home and still have that ancient belief for. We have moved from that era, and then everything right now is treatable and manageable. Thank you.